Alright, so let's begin with the boot up, right? We'll keep pressing F2, 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 F2 like that. Alright, we're in. So this is the BIOS setup menu, and you can actually configure anything that you want over here, from the fan speeds to basically if you need any kind of overclocking in your RAMs or your CPU, or maybe your, not your graphics card, in your CPU and your RAM. Currently, as you can see, I bought a 3200 MHz RAM. It is running at its base clock right now, 2400. First and foremost, check if each and everything that you install in the system are identified or not. By identified, what I mean is, check the RAM. So yeah, there's the RAM in the A2 slot, there is the RAM in the B2 slot. 8 GB running at the base clock at 2400 MHz. Fine. So the processor is detected, obviously. So the CPU frequency is again at the base clock, 3.6 GHz. Memory is at 2.4 GHz. We need to ramp it up to like 3200 MHz. The SATA is correct. So there is a hard drive of 1 GB. PCI slot is occupied, so there goes the graphics card. The M.2 slot is occupied, so there goes the M.2 NVMe SSD that we installed. Alright, so this is the Rufus setup. Simply open the file, type Rufus on Google, and the first link will take you to rufus.ie. I'll just show you. So you get to rufus.ie and then you select this thing, Rufus 3.13, which in my case is the latest one. You'll need to select the device which you actually want to make bootable, in my case this pen drive. Then the boot selection, you need to select the file which you have, which can easily be downloaded from Windows. Then basically you browse it and select the file. Select standard Windows installation, GPT, UEFI, format options and TFS 4096. Actually you don't need to touch anything, just select this thing. Right, everything will be done, and select start. Yeah, done. That's it. Then unplug the pen drive, put your system, and plug it in. Now what next? Alright, so we've got our bootable Windows drive ready in the form of USB that is plugged in over there. Alright, so now let's restart the system, right? Let's get our system started again. Alright, language to install, time and currency format. Now, installing Windows is like one of the easiest things that you'll ever do in your life. Believe me, I've been doing this since class 6th, and most of you might have been doing this, and even if you have not, you don't seriously need to do anything at all. Alright, keyboard or input method. What? English India, obviously. Yeah. Next, install now. Easy. So Windows 10 Pro. Next, so basically there is drive 0, which is hard drive. I don't know why is this drive 0, and there is drive 1, which is the SSD, right? So I need to install the OS on the SSD, always on the SSD, right? Always, like remember this, always install the operating system on the SSD, because operating system is like your central nervous system. That is the stuff which is going to communicate to all the drivers, all the hardware, and each and everything, and design and present to you this interface, right? So yeah, that needs to run fast, and it needs to be very smooth. It will hardly take like what, 50 or 60 GBs. That's not much of an issue. So yeah, always go for this SSD, right? Next, just a moment, let's connect you to a network. This is the funny part. The moment you see this shit, like let me zoom, don't even think before clicking over here. Yeah, and then it will tell you that there is more to discover and bullshit. No, continue with limited setup. So it's not a problem. It basically gives you a Microsoft account which you can connect anytime in the future, but you won't be needing that because it will unnecessarily update all sorts of stuff which you don't want to. So yeah, not to worry about that. Who is going to use this PC? Generalist? You actually don't need to worry so much about this, because these things can be changed anytime in the future. The Generalist. Microsoft puts you in control of your privacy. Choose your settings and select accept to save them. You can change the settings at any time. Yay! Online speech recognition. No. Find my device. No, my device is not going to be lost. Get location-based experience like directions. Fuck you. Diagnostic data. Send info about websites. No, I don't want that. Inking and typing. Send optional inking and typing. No. No. Accept. Let Cortana help you get things done. No. Not now. I don't want that. Get lost. Display settings. Nightlight. No, I don't need nightlight. Change the size of text, apps and other items. No, 100%. Display resolution. FHD. Keep changes. Definitely. Landscape mode. Yeah. Multiple displays. No. Cool. Personalize. Alright. Can I personalize? Can I put this thing? Oof. Cool, right? That's it. That's the thing, like my dream. Choose the default Windows mode. Dark. Choose the default app mode. Dark. Transparency effects on. Alright. Automatically pick an accent color. No, don't. Lock screen. Windows spotlight. Picture. Okay. Choose one app to show detailed status on the lock screen. No. Show lock screen background pictures on the sign-in screen. Sure. Background default sounds, Windows default, this and that, then blah blah blah. Now, what do you want to check? Disk management, right? Disk and GMT. Create and format hard disk partitions. Hard disk. You must initialize the disk before disk manager can access it. Disk 0. Let's connect. It is connected. Alright. www.youtube.com. YouTube is set. I'll play the thing which I really love. Paste. All right, let's turn it on and F2. All right, so the fans are running, everything is fine. Now let's see this. So the CPU frequency, as you can see, is 3608, and Ryzen promises that it can be overclocked to like 4.4 gigahertz, right? So something around 4400 megahertz. Frequency of the RAM can go as high as 3200 megahertz, like that's the upper limit, but it is not currently. So with just the push for button, you see over there, XMP disabled, I'll enable it, right? Again, I'll try to get into the BIOS and see if that is alright. Okay. Yeah, so you can see that. Memory is now 3200, things like that. Alright, so basically it's not needed currently. So I'm just going to start. Alright, so that's all for now. like and subscribe if you like the content. As always, thanks a lot. Bye.